We're live. Good morning, everybody. Today's what's this today? Today's Monday, man. It's one of those days. Monday's always one of those days for a lot of us because Monday's the day we get back to action, man. So today we're talking about recalibrating. I think it's a good it's good for me in my life to actually have this discussion, but it's also good for you guys to have a discussion because you get to see what happens behind the scenes. Good morning. We have Erica, the Positivity Queen. Good morning to you guys wherever you're at in the world. You guys are over here on Instagram, and you got your Instagram there. You got Facebook, LinkedIn, everybody over there. So let's rock and roll today. So I want to talk about what I got going on. I got a whole lot going on. I'm going to give you kind of a behind the scenes. It may help you to get a sense of how my life runs and works, so you grasp kind of what I do on a daily basis. But I had this weekend, my wife and son went to a track meet, and so I got some work done, man. I had this to-do list. Look at this list. This was just for the weekend, by the way. This is just the weekend to-do list. We're not talking about to-do list that had to do with like over the time. This was a weekend one. I got a lot, man. I got speeches. I got a speech. I'm back on stages this week, so we're rocking and rolling down in Austin, Texas, and I got 3 presentations taking place in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm literally going right from here. I'm flying out to go to Austin. From Austin, I'm flying out to Phoenix. From Phoenix, I get to fly home. My son is a championship flag football game because they won yesterday. It was very interesting. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Umadu, I think it is. Shalom, shalom. Jazzy K. Ward, Roman. How you doing, Sonia Lucas? I see you guys out there. Good morning to you. On top of that, I got clients that I work with. I've got a couple that are kind of just getting rolling in their stuff, so I'm helping them kind of I got 3 that are kind of building up their stuff now. So I'm always like in depth in the background, working with them on a one-on-one basis. I got a book coming out, so I'm working on the downloads. I'm working on a team that's going out to essentially get on podcasts. I do a lot of podcasts, but I was like, how about I go proactively do podcasts? Good morning, kicking it with Cass. So I'm doing podcast stuff. Then I got for my incubator program, which is like our flagship coaching program, I'm building an entire box. It's like an amazing giveaway. So people join this, they have a whole bunch of cool free stuff. Robbie Allen, my man's one of my clients too. Hello, John. I'll see you in a little bit. Literally 8 minutes. I'm on the phone with my man, John. Then we have, what else we got going on? I have a speech for energetic women, a speech I have, it's live and virtual. And then I'm redoing a quiz. I have a book launch that I'm doing, like it has to do with an email campaigns, work with my team there. I got my back bugging me, so I gotta call my massage therapist. I'm also working on some things inside the book, and I got a Clubhouse show that I'm launching that Clubhouse is sponsored. It starts, I believe, next week. We have our call that's next week. No, we got our call this week. We have a call Wednesday. The show will start next week. So this week I'm starting to get guests together. So when I go, it goes. Now I got a whole lot going on. Yeah, energetic woman. Hey, so the thing that I want you guys to grasp is there's a lot that goes on. And every once in a while you have to do something, which is what I call recalibrate. At the same time, I have a mastermind. I have my mastermind of people flying out here on the 22nd to actually work with me for 3 days. 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and we go deep. If you guys want to know about that, I'll tell you at the end. It's kind of the thing I'm going to share with you guys over the next couple of weeks because I want to add 2 people, no more than 2 people to it before we come in. Full deep dives in the business. And it's all in person. Robbie says that's all. And here's what I realized. There's times you got to recalibrate. We can get used to doing a whole lot. And I do a whole lot. I'm always moving, always grooving. And what I have to do, and we all have to do at times, is sit back and recalibrate. Go, am I doing the stuff that I should be doing that moves the needle the right way? Because there's a lot of things we can all get busy doing, right? We can get busy being busy, building, creating, doing things just because somebody asked or we're good at that thing or we want to help somebody. And next thing you know, you're down this path of doing stuff that realistically you don't need to be doing. Like I got a lot of things that I looked at my list that I was doing this week and I'm like, I'm pushing that out a couple months. There's things that I think they got to get done. It'd be great to have it done. But reality of all the things that are truly in life moving right now, you and I both know they don't need to get done right now. They're nice to do's, not need to do's. And if we don't get clear on what the need to do's are over the nice to do's, what happens is when you need to have that thing done, the nice to do got in the way. And it's real. It happens. I'm being honest. I'm trying to give you guys a little bit of nuggets of knowledge of how my life works because it's the behind the scenes stuff. People see me do a lot and you wonder, how in the world does Anthony do a lot? You know I do a lot? Because I do a lot of the right stuff. I said I do a lot of the right stuff. I do a lot of the need to get done, not a lot of the life to get done. Now, there are windows in time when things come in, they kind of move and groove, but there's things that got to get done in a certain way. Somebody says, oh, thank you, beautiful wife. She said, my beautiful wife. Hey, so what I tell you is you got to get to a point where you step back and take a look at what's going on in your day and your life and say, is this the right stuff to do? And if you don't know what the right stuff to do is, you got to find someone who does. Because here's the thing that's even worse. We're more intelligent, I think, as a society than we've ever been before. It may not seem like that if you look at a lot of social media stuff, but I think because we all have so much access to so much information on a consistent basis, we are now more intelligent than we probably have been in a lot of years. And when you got that much intelligence, there's a lot more on your plate that you can get done, that excites you, that inspires you, that makes you think like, I could do this and I can do this. Opportunity seems to be everywhere. Even if it feels like maybe you're not the right one for it, opportunity does seem to be everywhere. So it's a matter of how do you lead and go the right stuff. This is nice to do I'm reading a comment right now, if like you've done something but it did not. Yeah. It sucks if you feel like you've done some stuff and got nowhere. That's not always fun at all. So the idea is in our society, when we have all these things we can do, our brain is capable of doing so many things, the idea is, okay, well, what do I choose first? What's the most important? What's the most dire need right now? What's gonna move the needle? And I think what you should do is you should, one, spend time going and digging through all of it and getting a big 50,000 foot view of what's going on. I enlist people, friends and colleagues, to sit with me and say, here's the vision of the company. What are your thoughts? Quite literally, I sit with people. I have 4 people I talk to on this exact thing. I sit and I go, hey, here's what I got going on. What are your thoughts? What should be in here? What should be out of here? What needs to be built? What strategies should be put in place? Which one should I not try and do? Which one should try and do? Here's how my things are moving right now. You got to have people to bounce things off of, because if you don't, then you're struggling. I have 4 people across 2 separate entities, we'll call it, that when I have time, I sit with them and go, here's what's going on. I've actually had some deep dives as of recently to plan out the next 5 to 7 years of the business. Because for me, if not, with all the things that I can do, I may do things that don't matter. And you know what I'm talking about. With all the things you can do, you may start doing things that don't matter. And you'll look back in hindsight and go, oh, I wish I would have, wish I could have, I should have done X, Y, and Z. And so you got to get clear on what these things are. And if you don't have this, find somebody. If it's not something you can easily do, find somebody. Because there are a lot of people that have gone the path that you're trying to go down that truly have the clarity, the results you're looking for, and they can carve out the gap in the area you need to go that'll save you time, save you money, save you headaches, save you stress, save you embarrassment. You got to go find these people, I'm telling you, because recalibration is necessary. If you think about I recalibrate a video. I have this thing I use called Camtasia. So Camtasia, what I use when I actually have to do videos and everything, and I'll sit back and I'll actually spend time like filming videos and doing course plus. That's how I do almost my courses. I put a PDF on the screen and then I go and record. Now every time I go and record, I don't know what's wrong with the system. It's kind of annoying, but I have to go and adjust the audio. Because what happens if I don't adjust the audio, the words are off. You'll see my mouth talking, but nothing comes out, like an old movie, right? So it's annoying every time I gotta do it, but if I don't recalibrate it when I put the video out, it's off. You may think it looks good, but it's off, right? And so I say that because usually we'll just get through the motions. Every once in a while, I will seriously I'll be going so fast, I'll forget to recalibrate the audio, and next thing I know, I set a video out and I gotta redo it. Why? I didn't recalibrate. So I'm telling you, there's gonna be times in life you get into a role and you start thinking about, I'm tracking how things are moving. And if you don't recalibrate in the moment, don't take a moment, you'll have to redo it. It'll be redone, it won't look as good, you have to go back and fix it again. And it becomes more of a headache and a burden than it needed to be in the first place, simply because you were moving, but you weren't paying attention to how you were moving. And so I urge you to maybe this weekend, recalibrate, take a look back. We're about the middle of the year. It's June, the end of this month, it'll be the end of the middle of the year. I swear I can get my words right. But the end of this month will be at the middle of this year. And if there was ever a time to recalibrate, now is the time to recalibrate. Because when we thought at the beginning of the year was going to be the year, we're finding out week by week it's different. Whether you can wear a mask, can't wear a mask, you can go to a place, you can't go to a place, you can fly, you can't fly, you got to get a test, you have to get a test, you got to get vaccinated, you got to get vaccinated. There's back and forth, up and down, left and right, all over the place. And so the plans you had in the beginning of the year, just like me, I promise you, they are not going to be the exact same plans that are going to work for you at the end of the year. Let's just be real. If I'm being dead honest, I'd be hard pressed to say that the actual things that you planned at the beginning of the year are perfectly dialed in to go for the second half of the year. And what will happen is one of 2 people will exist come December, the end of this year. Person A is going to be the person that said, you know what, I didn't recalibrate. I just kept rocking and rolling. And I'm going to look back and go, man, the 12 months of this year, I could have done more. I could have gotten more done. I could have been faster. I wasted some time. I should have done that thing. Or the other person says, you know what? I recalibrated in June. And I took a look and I saw what was going on, what the world was doing, where I was standing in this whole thing, where I needed to learn something. And I actually took a little bit of a pullback and I decided to do something different. And so the back half of the year, I killed it. That person's going to exist. It's a matter of it's you or not. It's dependent upon what you do right now. Do you Recalibrate. Do you take the time to step in and look at what's going on? And what that looks like, seriously, it's like, all right, what have I done so far? Has it worked? Why hasn't it worked? Or why has it worked? Should I keep on doing it or should I not keep on doing it? That's really what recalibration is. What have I done? What worked? How did it work? What, like, just back and forth. Has it worked? Why has it worked? Why hasn't it worked? What should I do moving forward? That's a recalibration. That's what I've done. That's what this to-do list was all about. We take a look at my life, what I got going on, what in the world have I got done, what do I want to get done, or what's pretty much happened, has it worked, has it not worked, what do I do next? And when you get that kind of clarity, you get that hope back. And you know what I'm talking about, that hope is something we actually need and we desire, because there's nothing like getting up in the morning, going into the day, like feeling like you got things in control, things dialed in, and you're ready to rock and roll. Because when you have that kind of feeling, you're unstoppable. You're unstoppable. Let's be honest. Like, no one can, when you got that dire, like, I know what I'm doing, nothing takes you off track. No one can distract you. No one can get you to do something else. When they ask, hey, can you do blank, blank, and blank? You go, nope, I can't. I got this, this, and this to do. When people ask me, hey, Anthony, can we do a meeting or a podcast? I say, nope, I got my dreams to get done, man. I'm sorry. I can't build your dream right now. Unless it has to do with some way that we can mutually benefit each other, I can't go on the podcast right now, or I can't do the show right now, or I can't take the time for that. And it's something where it's not that it's a mean thing, but it's a reality thing. Will I always be this busy? Absolutely not. I will not always be this busy. I still got all this. I also have a wife that I love, and I have kids that I love, and I'm present for these people. Like, I got a lot going on. Will it always be this way? Absolutely not. But right now, it needs to be something where I can say no to something because I know what my dream is, because I recalibrated. Now, I got to pop off because I'm late for my coaching call. But here's the thing. If you guys in any way, shape, or form are like, hey, this sounds good, I want some help with this, I would love to figure out how to recalibrate, how to get clear in my vision and my goal, what I got going on. What I want you to do is DM me the word mastermind. I have a mastermind that I run live. We meet 4 times a year, every 3 months. We happen to be meeting this month, June 22nd, 23rd, 24th. We do deep dives. It's a full immersion. We shortcut what will be 6 to 8 months of brainstorming and theoretically, or like going through ideas and kind of breaking things down and what actual steps are. And we cut it down to about 3 hours. And you get the whole entire time to do it with each other. And it's a beautiful group of people. I love them, man. And it allows us to be able to fast track the path to success in your business. It's a business-oriented program. It's not something where it's like, I just want to come be happy. It's business-oriented. If you're a person in any way, I don't care if you're starting a business, you have an idea about the business, or you've been running it for a little bit, you'll fit. It's structured a certain way to do that. All you gotta do, DM me the word mastermind on Instagram. Go to Instagram, Anthony Trucks, DM me the word mastermind. I'll give you the details, the link, the investment, all that kind of fun stuff. Because I know that you gotta realize, like, there's a certain level you can get to, but if you don't recalibrate, if you don't know what it looks like or have strategy to get it done, it's hard to get there. That's what I do. That's what we do in the mastermind. No more than about 12 people. We rock and roll. We dig in. I gotta go right now because I gotta get to my coaching call. I want to let you know you got to recalibrate. If you need help recalibrating, send me a message. I'll give you all the details. You can come live or even virtually come in if you can't make it in person for one of them. You can virtually tune in. We put you on the screen. We do the exact same deep dive. It's a powerful time. Anyways, and if you need to talk to anybody that's in the mastermind, happy to connect with anybody who's in the mastermind right now to give you some insight on how it runs. That's it. Gotta go. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. I'll see you on Wednesday morning.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.